The inaugural Lean Launchpad at Singapore is proudly brought to you by NUS Enterprise. Used by the US National Science Foundation, Stanford, University of California, Berkeley, and other elite universities, this is a proven scientific method to commercialize technologies and build companies. NUS Enterprise was honored to host the first Lean Launchpad at Singapore in Asia in September 2013. The founder of Lean Launchpad, Mr. Steve Blank, was in Singapore together with Professor Jerome Angle, Faculty Director of the National Science Foundation's ICOPS program. They witnessed the results of the Lean Launchpad at Singapore, giving feedback and advice to the teams.
One of the great things about the Lean Launchpad process is we've now figured out a great way for scientists and engineers to commercialize their technology and fail a lot less. Well, the goal of this program is to actually learn the three key components of the Lean Launchpad process. How to figure out how to design a business model, how to do customer development, that is customer discovery outside the building, talking to customers, and how to do agile engineering by iterating the product as you get feedback from customers.
So this Lean Launchpad method, it's really the cutting edge of entrepreneurship education, fantastic. So NUS is a leading innovator in entrepreneurship education, adapting the Lean Launchpad method to Asia and Singapore.
Because I think we have this atmosphere or this opportunity to meet up with people who are like-mindedness, who are same phase of development, to learn from each other. It's a precious opportunity that I think my peers will benefit from.
So I guess the program helped us to actually identify in which direction we should be heading to. It's a program whereby you can learn how useful your technology will be to the people instead of just hiding in the research lab all the time.
I mean, we invent technology, but we don't actually know who is going to use it, who is going to buy it, or how much they're going to willing to pay, or what's the age differences. So the Lean Launchpad idea is get us to go outside of the building and go interview people and to find out the different customer segment, which was very interesting and important. And so sometimes some of the hypotheses may not turn out to be true, and so it's better to fail early instead of like we launch a company, we spend a lot of money, and then actually nobody's going to buy it. So I think this process gets us to think ahead and to understand the customer a little more.
I would thoroughly recommend the Lean Launchpad program to any researcher who is considering commercializing their research or technology, because it forces you to challenge your assumptions about your technology, and the customer discovery process that's part of this Lean Launchpad really leaves you with nowhere to hide.
It's very, very different from the traditional MBA notion where you plan ahead, you create a big plan, and then you think you can go out and execute the plan. What Lean recognizes centrally is the uncertainty in the whole process. It says, I start off, we just don't know. None of us know. How do we find out? We go and talk to customers.
The Lean Launchpad at Singapore gives researchers a proven way to move technologies from the lab to the commercial world. Are you keen to commercialize your research? Do you want to network with entrepreneurial thought leaders? Have you an interest in starting a company? Join the Lean Launchpad at Singapore.